All right, if you want to find the coordinate system for your data, you can find it in the properties, right-clicking on the layer, and just to orient you, this is just some habitat data, polygons, and then I've got a elevation model down here. You can't see the properties, it goes off the screen, but I just right-clicked for the properties, and then in the source tab, there's a spatial reference section. You need to make sure you scroll through this. The actual spatial reference or coordinate system for the data will be listed first. This is a geographic coordinate system, so the units for that are going to be in degrees. This one's using the World Geodetic Survey 1984, so this would be the spatial reference or coordinate system for this data set. I'll see if I can find an example of one that's projected. Actually, let's look at the extent really quick. These are the units. This is decimal degrees. These come from this geographic coordinate system, and that's what I meant about them being in degrees. This is latitude and longitude. These values coordinate with that because they're all less than 180 absolute value. So these are degrees of latitude and longitude. Let's take a look at this one. Should be projected. So again, going to the properties that you can't see. Source, spatial reference. Okay, so this one you can see has a projected coordinate system, and there is a geographic coordinate system listed underneath. But if you look, this is using the North American datum of 1983, and that is included in the projected coordinate system. This is the North American datum of 1983, UTM zone 12. So everything has to be built on latitude and longitude because the Earth is round. So we always start with a curved model, and then you can have data that are flattened or projected, but this trumps because it's a second step. So if you ever see a projected coordinate system, that is the actual coordinate system for the data. You report the whole thing, so it's not the projection. Notice that that's the transverse Mercator. That's this. So that's just part of the coordinate system, the actual. This is the math that's done to flatten this thing. So this is the answer for this specific data set, but yeah, the economic zone will be a little bit different.